Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Harrison. Today we are talking about kind of like the overall excitement for the next gen. I guess let's start last generation with the Xbox One, PS4. I didn't really dive into those consoles until about a year or so after they came out. So I guess in a way I wasn't exactly super excited for these consoles. But going into this generation, it feels weird, and I don't know if it's mainly because of just overall 2020 overall this year with with COVID and that impacting the game industry and as well as other industries as well. But I don't know. I'm not super hyped up for these consoles, and I feel like I should be. I mean, recently, Xbox, the Series X I was gonna get it day one. Um, mainly to play Halo, mainly to play that in 120 frames per second. I know that it's coming out on the original Xbox and Xbox One X, but there was just something about I guess Halo that made me really want to buy the next console. And now that it has been delayed until next year, I don't think just Game Pass is going to sell me on the Series X, and I feel like it's going to be that way for a lot of other people as well. So we know Microsoft has announced a ton of games that are going to be optimized for the Series X, Forza, Gears 5, stuff like that. And I know that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be optimized as well, but it's not going to be optimized. It can run on the Series X, but it's not going to be optimized until 2021. So that's a little bit of a bummer for those looking forward to playing that on the next gen. And then, I mean, going to PS5, other than Spider-Man, there's not much else I want to play as far as the lineup goes. I mean, there'll be stuff that's going to be, cross-gen, of course. And with Spider-Man, that marketing has been so confusing from the initial launch of that, or from the initial announcement of that it's supposed to be more of like an expansion to Spider-Man, more of like Lost Legacy from Uncharted, and they specifically used that in their phrasing. So I feel like if this thing doesn't come out as a $40 game, that people are gonna be kind of upset because they use that in their explanation of this game, that it's not a true sequel, but it's more of an expansion to the original. So yeah, just a little bit kind of a letdown for the launch of these consoles. There's nothing that I'm specifically wanting to play immediately, and that's kind of a bummer because I wanted to at least get the Series X, and I still may. I've still got the money that put aside for that, but now that Halo's gone, or Halo's pushed back, yeah, I'm just kind of not sure. And I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat as I am for both these consoles. There's just not enough to get me excited. We haven't seen the operating systems for either of these consoles. I mean, we know the specs, but we don't know how some of the main features of these consoles. We're still kind of pushed aside from these companies and not explaining what these things can do, and it's kind of frustrating. We still don't know price point. There's so much stuff that we still don't know, and it's coming up in the holidays. We know the Xbox Series X is confirmed for a November release date, or for release window. So yeah, just kind of a bummer right now. So let me know in the comments, guys, how you guys feel. Are you in the same boat as me, or are you guys still pumped up for these consoles? Let me know. And as always, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see y'all in the next